Hello, everyone. Continuing our look at the most fascinating innovations behind the making of Zootopia, we simply can't ignore the work with lighting, because in many ways it played a key role in creating the right emotions for the audience. For example, as we mentioned earlier, the city of Zootopia is divided into 12 districts with different climate zones, like the desert area with sand, the dense jungle, or snowy mountains. You can clearly see them when Judy first arrives in the city by train. To achieve realistic light and atmosphere, the filmmakers used Hyperion, a program originally developed for Big Hero 6. It allowed them to make lighting and shading as realistic as possible. But what about the emotions that light creates? That's where things get even more interesting. Remember the scene when Nick and Judy meet the crime boss, Mr. Big? The whole setup is a reference to The Godfather. But just having a bright overhead light and strong contrast wasn't enough to capture the mood. What really sold the atmosphere was the warm color palette. The same applies to the parody of Breaking Bad. It wasn't just about the hazmat suits and respirators. To make the comparison stronger, the artists added psychedelic colors that amplified the effect. Overall, Zootopia grossed over $1 billion worldwide. And it's no surprise when you realize how much attention went into even the smallest details. It's also worth noting that at the time of release, the filmmakers were taking a big risk by using so many new techniques. Now, with the sequel on the horizon, the question arises, what kind of experiments will the creators try this time, if any? On the one hand, innovations could make the sequel incredibly successful. On the other, if audiences don't connect with them, there's always the risk of failure. But what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. There's a lot more interesting content coming up.